Hey, it's your girl, Madam Money. I'm here with Mad SLANDER. Welcome to the first episode of On the Frontline podcast. Mad, what's good with it?
What's poppin'? What's good?
Ain't shit chillin'. Damn, like we kept everybody waiting for so long and shit like that. We here now. So let's just get right into it on some real shit. Like, cause I haven't really seen you around the timeline in the last couple days and shit like that. What's been going on with you over there, man? I don't know.
You sucker niggas, man. I start pitting niggas against the wall. They start snitching. They start reporting.
Damn.
So my shit's suspended right now.
Oh, all right. That's cool. Like, your joint suspended. You suspended. Like you get your page back or?
Yeah, I just get my page back. I just gotta wait till like a week because my shit been suspended since like Monday.
Damn, you gotta be careful. They put you on the 7 days and shit like that. Like my joint just got completely suspended. Like my third account on the low. Huh?
Worst case, I could just do another account. Worst case, you get what I'm saying? But I can hold out. You get what I'm saying? I still DM certain people.
Yeah, that shit crazy because you really think you could just make another account from all your same shit and shit like that, and that's not how Twitter works. Twitter does not work like that. Twitter.
What you talking? I could just use one of my other emails and I can use.
Nah, bro. It get to a point where your email, if you were working on your same IP address and shit like that, they are not gonna let you open no pages. It doesn't. You might slide for like an hour or two, and then they're gonna block all your shit the fuck off. Nobody don't understand how Twitter jail and shit like that works more than me. Like nobody has been through the most shit. Like just getting suspension after suspension. Motherfucker, then me ain't no bitch at least be going through this shit like this. That shit is crazy out there. The fucking
that's some bad shit. Niggas reporting me like I'm like, yo, you reporting me? You can't just block me and you gotta report me. Like these niggas is suckers, yo. Like that's what happens. B, I apply pressure. These niggas don't like it, so they start scrambling. You know what I'm saying? They want to start reporting niggas and shit.
That's a fact. That's the only thing that niggas could. That's how they get their little get backs and shit like that.
And niggas think they can get me out the way. It ain't gonna be that easy because I can come back right now if I want to. I'm just scrolling the timeline, seeing how dead that shit is.
Oh, you lurking? No, Mad, you on Twitter lurking? You in Twitter jail looking, huh? Yo.
I'm always scrolling.
When I go in Twitter jail and shit like that, I delete the app off my phone. Like, fuck all y'all niggas, because one of y'all niggas out there hated for real. Like, and I might not know which one it is and shit like that, but I don't really need to see you doing you or I can't do me. That is not going to happen.
I'm going to do, listen. I'll be back. You know what I'm saying? It's not a big deal. Seriously, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see it that way. I just be like, yo, alright. Because if I want to be dirty, like, if I want to be grimy and dirty, I'll shut that nigga whole page down. I'll flag that nigga whole shit on YouTube. But I'm not a sucker like that.
Nah, nobody don't have to move like that.
I let you rock, my nigga, because I could do that if I want to. But I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You can't stoop down to a sucker nigga level.
Damn.
You got to keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the sad part is these niggas is old suckers. It's not like I expect.
Y'all made mad. Oh my God. Go ahead, man. Keep it up.
Like I expect this shit, my nigga. Like I expect this from, like from a little nigga. These niggas is like 40, 50 years old.
You don't expect no hot shit like that from no real nigga. It don't matter the age. Like, all that stupid shit, like online antics and shit like that. If you a real nigga, tried and true, you are not going to participate in no fucking antics on there like that. Shit is crazy. Yeah. It don't even matter the age. Like, niggas crazy.
They can't stop the tsunami. You know what I'm saying? They can't stop the rain. It's going to happen.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Because when I get back, it's like I never left. I'm going to terrorize these niggas. It's all good.
It is what it is. Like, no.
It is what it is. Like, I ain't stressing it.
Damn. You know what I mean? That shit make me vex. I ain't gonna front. Like, to go through that shit over and over again. Like, with people doing that type of shit to you for no reason. That shit really upset me.
You know, it stems from these niggas taking my content. They taking my topics, my takes, and using it for their bum ass show. Because they're not creative enough to do it, and they see the traffic I create about hip hop topics. So instead of just like, yo, bigging me up, as like, yo, it's Lucha Slander for this, but we're gonna use this or whatever because it's a hot topic. Salute to Slander because he's the root of it. Nah, niggas just want to take my shit and spin it and act like, you know what I'm saying? And then when you call them out, they got their hands up like they don't know what happened.
That's what happened when you creative and you like different and you don't bite off of niggas and you don't do that shit. That shit happens to you all the time. Like you get eaten up out there and shit like that. That's why my main point. I throw a lot of bullshit. Let me tell you something, Matt. Just go for that fact alone because like if anybody not familiar with me or whatever, because y'all you know I fuck with MADD and shit like that. Like I had used to do motherfucking Trap Live, hashtag Trap Live on SoundCloud, which I've been banned from for same reasons like what you going through, MADD, where like people stealing your content and then try to shut you down, all type of shit like that. Like, so that just come with the territory. You gotta take that. You can't put your best work out there where somebody could just do that shit, or you do what you doing just now. You like, you know what I mean? You put that shit on the forefront, the front line, but you don't really dwell on that shit too much because you're gonna find in this shit with me, you gonna find that motherfucker a lot of people is going to steal ideas, theories, concepts in hip hop that come across from us and shit like that. Like, you know, people know it's only a couple people in there that spark real solid conversation, not the same conversations that hip hop put the same way. So, MADD, yeah. So just like don't even dwell on that shit. Let you know what I mean. Niggas gonna do they gonna do this shit again. Like, all of that shit. MADD, you know what I mean? Like I'm a funny style nigga. I keep trying to explain to MADD how I can say that. He don't get it, but I'm a funny style nigga, MADD. So guess what? I wanna kick off this shit the right way and whatever. I need to know what rappers you think should hang it up, flat screen.
Hang it up?
Hang it up. Wrap that shit up, B. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Stop rapping.
Like when you say hang it up, just don't rap again.
Don't rap again. You know what? This one say like leave it alone. Who you think should stop rapping before they fuck their whole legacy up? This is the type of you need to stop for real because you're fucking up your work. You're fucking up your body of work. Where now people could come in and be like, his last 2 albums or projects was trash. Like,
I mean, Redman.
Oh my God. You know what? This is not how this is even about to go down. Like, first of all, you're not going to ever say nothing bad about Redman on this fucking show, man. I'm shutting it down. What do you mean?
Listen. Let me tell you something right now. People are stuck on the past with this dude, man. He had a run. He was cool for a minute. His last hot joint was with Method Man. How many years ago?
Okay, when was Method Man's last hot joint? Like, with Redman?
Redman used to hang it up too. Most of the niggas, man.
Oh, man.
It's over. Yo, listen. Unless you catching that magic again with Rock Wilder or Eric Sherman, I don't want to hear you rap.
Yo, you stuck in some shit. What if you stuck in the past? What if Redman? You said you don't want to hear nothing unless it's coming from fucking Rockwilder in 2019 concerning these things.
Yeah, why not? Because you know what? They compliment his style. You know what I'm saying? Like just like I bet.
Good artists compliment each other. So you know what I mean? Like. I don't think that.
Listen, man, some people need that type of sound from a different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, some people do, and they are heavily produced by producers that they fuck with. Don't get it twisted. Like, that's you know what I mean?
All right, look. For example, right? 50. To me, he kind of went down. He went downhill. Even though, like, I liked a few joints. You know, like I liked him still, but as far as the street shit, he didn't sound the same no more without Sean Money XL. That was his primo when it pertains to the street records. Sean are giving that sound that make him sound crazy. Ever since he cut ties with Sean Money, he ain't been the same as far as the street shit. Not to me, at least. You know what I'm saying? I think he's picking up Havoc or something. You know what I'm saying? He's picking up a dude like Havoc or the Alchemist. You know, that can give that type of raw sound, but
I think some niggas should just stop. Like, you had your 10-year in this shit. Move out the fucking way. You're not gonna make no more money in this shit because you've made all the money you can. You're at the end of your career. You feel me? Put out mad greatest hits albums and keep the shit pushing. That be the problem, man. I'm sorry. That be the problem in hip hop and shit like that. Niggas just don't follow the formula of music. Like, you get to a certain level, you supposed to stop. These other people's legends, they stop. They just sing the same bodies of work and shit over and over again. Like, you gotta stop. Like, some of these rappers really tarnishing their name out there, like Rick Ross. Now,
I wouldn't say he should stop rapping. I didn't like this album that he dropped though. I think it was kind of like that. It's like you heard one track, you heard them all. He ain't really talking about nothing. I don't get the introspective.
Exactly.
So what I'm saying? Like, I don't get. You get what I'm saying? Like,
man, this is one of our most vivid, like, storytellers, telling stories of the.
Like, I don't get that.
Huh?
I said, like, I don't get the personal side of Ross. You get what I'm saying? Where, like, there's a lot of stuff you can talk about.
Nah, Ross say his personal shit. He just happened to be a fuck nigga, so you're not understanding that he's talking about himself at this level. That's the problem. Like, he talks a lot about himself. Like, you could tell a lot about he talks a lot, and he not afraid of no beef and shit like that. That's why I was real surprised with this last album. I'm just say this gonna be his last album. Like, he cannot make another album after that. You got to go into, like, you know, surprise feature lane and shit at a certain point in your career.
He's not gonna retire right now, though. He's still, you know what I'm saying?
He's still what? He don't got nothing. Nobody gonna do that shit. I bet you right now this nigga is sad as fuck about how his album did. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this not some nigga that is used to not receiving accolades when he dropped, not having a single on the charts when he dropped. This is the things that a lot of these rappers from the last era moving into the microwave era, they need to understand that shit. Like Jeezy just dropped a joint, right?
I like it.
You like the Jeezy joint, right? You sat there and just said Rick Ross' album sounded the same over and over again. So did Jeezy joint. So
I just like Jeezy shit better.
You just like it better. It just was a little bit more fresher. This is what I'm gonna get to you, because like it sounded a little bit more fresher than what Rick Ross was bringing to the table. But by no means, like, yo, these are artists that are used to having like radio play, fucking charts, plaques, all of this shit happening. And it's not happening for them.
What? At this stage of how I listen to music, I don't care about hits. If you got a hit record that translates towards the radio, not that radio is important anymore.
Radio is very important. Don't ever get it twisted.
That's the fly on the wall thing. I'm just saying, me personally.
Okay.
That's the fly on the wall. I want to hear you. You get what I'm saying? Like, I like whatever I like as far as the underground and hardcore shit. You feel me? There's certain shit I like that, you know, that's radio friendly. But for the most part, I deal with the underground shit. I deal with the raw street shit, uncut. You get what I'm saying?
Underground is becoming mainstream though, so everybody's about to have like a good time out because.
Well, meaning not a mainstream artist. Meaning like, I think 38 Special is known.
Right.
Like, people know him, but he's still not big like that. Where like he's not like as you say, he's not like a J. Cole or something. You get what I'm saying? He ain't got that type of.
Nah. He's still.
He got a cool fan base,
but like I said,
Paul got a different type of fan base. It's like Drake. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, these is mainstream rappers, but the underground is becoming the mainstream. Like, people's name is being put out there on a high enough basis and at a high enough level where it's trickling down that it's like everybody who for the last fucking 10 years, 7 to 8 years fucking held hip-hop down and stayed street and stayed hard with it and didn't fall into all that other stuff. Like, y'all about to have a good run. You're about to have a good run in hip-hop concerning like just underground and that grittiness and that realness and stuff like that you get from underground. But it's going to be mainstream. they're gonna make a lot of money in the underground. It's just a time, like they're gonna make a lot of money in the underground. The only other time they did that shit in hip hop was in the like early 90s, where the two just had to merge, because that's how.
Underground was listen.
What you mean?
There's a lane for every.
Oh yeah.
There's dudes that still tour overseas that constantly touring, and they're underground. Like you always got some or they're old school, quote unquote. You get what I'm saying? That they haven't put out no new shit in a while, but they're still bubbling on the touring circuit. You get what I'm saying? They still yeah,
that comes along. That comes along with longevity in the game and shit like that, and just being consistent and stuff like that. Like, I'm not saying that the underground scene is gonna go away. I'm just saying, like, when you see, first of all, when you see like Griselda Records and all the recognition that they're getting, and they're being talked about at a high level and stuff like that, y'all really have to thank like Griselda Records and Benny, Conway, and Westside Gunn and shit like that for actually shedding a big ass light into that underground scene and stuff like that. Nobody would be talking about 38 Special as much as they do if it wasn't for artists like Griselda Records. It seemed like it should be the other way around, but like they on a mainstream of success. Like, 38 Special's out for a minute too. It don't matter. This is what I'm saying. I'm like, this is why. That's why I said what I said. Like, even though, like, I know I'm a fan of Special. Like, I fucking know. So it's like they really have to think like Tana Talk 3 and shit like that. Albums that was being talked about across. Yeah. He dropped G-Rap with Cool G-Rap. Yeah, that's not being talked about like Tana Talk 3. Let's get this shit straight. Like, yeah, that might be my top 10 albums of fucking 2018 or some shit like that. Like, coming in at number 6 or something like that. But Tana Talk 3 is really big, was really like, Tana Talk 3 is that album that really try to merge the two and shit like that. And just because you like something more, you should see the light that's being shined by the people over there. Like, people are not talking about 38 Special on the same level as Benny the Butcher. That's what you're saying to me?
Dude, he was on tour overseas with Cool G-Rap when they dropped that album last year.
Okay, ain't nobody say you can't make no money, but we talking about like, well, here.
He's just as low. To me, he's just as low.
That's what I said to you, like.
He had verse of the year on his album. On the Guns I Met album, he has verse of the year thus far.
He had verse on Sunday School, nigga. I know what's going on, but I'm saying like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Benny's opening the door up. Like, you feel me? Like, Vinny's opening the door up. Those people over there opening the door up. And I'm not saying what you're saying, though. Like, anybody could go somewhere and make money and shit like that and be...
Listen, they're already mainstream already. Hopefully...
You're not going to say that out loud. Who not mainstream?
It's over. We still love them, but at the same time, they on the rock. They on the home right now. So
I thought you meant like 38 Speech. No, Griselda and all of, like, Benny, all of them. Yeah, they underneath. They about the super bubble.
Yo, you keep saying 38 Speech.
That's what I'm sorry. That's what I call them. Like, 38 Speech.
Respect my man, B. Don't be doing that.
I'm not even trying to be disrespectful, rude. I'ma apologize, but I'ma always say it wrong. That's how I say it. So I apologize in advance. No hard feelings. Like, you feel me? What?
You say you're doing it purposely.
I'm not saying I'm doing it purposely, because it's not on no fucking purpose. I'd be like, you know what? I ain't never gonna stop saying this shit because I can't, but I can't say it. I can't stop saying 38 Speech. When it looks on paper to me, that's how this shit is spelled out. A special and speech is C when you spell special. This shit got an S in here. I ain't crazy. So y'all say how y'all want to say, because y'all used to the grip and all of that shit, but ain't nobody trying to be funny or nothing like that. That's how it's spelled out to me. Fuck out of here. Like, yo, I don't never be like that. If I say I can't say it like that, that's how I can't say it. I know that's your man's. I respect him. I listen to him. I'm a fan. I put money in his pocket. I do anything that I have to do for 38 Speech. I'm saying, though.
Stop saying that. Just call him 38.
I don't call him 38. You feel me? We gonna come to a final agreement here like that before I make you mad. I don't mean to. And for everybody listening, if I slip up with it, it's not no disrespect. Stop throwing that type of bullshit out in the air, nigga.
Shut up.
Alright. Now we just gonna move all the way along, like, because on the low, like, man, you brought up a good ass conversation to me, and I really want to get some more insight. I wouldn't even let you talk about it because Matt asked me, is JADAKISS overrated? And you know what? I actually want to throw it out there to the people. Like, let me know for real, if y'all think JADAKISS is overrated. But Mad, why you think JADAKISS is overrated?
I never said I think. I just asked the question.
You know what, you jackass? Like, this is what I'm saying. So what? Do you think he overrated? Now I'm asking the question. Do you think he overrated?
Listen. You not. Shut up and let me answer the question. Listen. I think he's still dangerous. I don't know what he can do right now because the last project he had, you know what I'm saying? It was okay, top 5 still alive, but I didn't. It wasn't. It's like, yo, dude, you trying to reach the masses on your albums, like it's like you trying to get that. You still trying to grasp that hit, that commercial success. We don't love you for that. We love you for the raw street shit. You know what I'm saying? The dude who never spit a whack verse a day in his life. You get what I'm saying? And he still hasn't
That's a fact.
had a whack verse. But at the same time, it's like, when are we gonna get a JADAKISS album that it's like, can he lock in with a dope producer? Like somebody like, yo, let's produce a whole EP for you. Let the Alchemist get a Justice League. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but
there's
see,
too many great producers out here for you to be dropping albums and your shit sounding like.
JADAKISS always knew he was nice, so he always been lazy. Where like a nigga like Styles is just as nice, but he works triple, quadruple time harder. Like
if he uses the same production as Styles P, he'd be that nigga. Yo, he'd be on top right now. Like, he's still elite. Nobody's saying he's not, because he's one of my favorites of all time.
Yeah, he one of my, but that's crazy because he made the top 5 album. He in my top 5 though. Fuck that.
Right,
he in my top 5.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, he's not the best out right now because he's not putting nothing up. Styles is still relevant.
But he's on features. He got the feature on the same Sunday School song we mentioned. Like, he's on there too. So he always floating around, but.
Yeah, he's floating. He'll throw a whole nigga verse here and there, but, you know, like, I don't even want a 20 song album, 15 song album. Give me like 10 tracks. Give me like 7 track EP. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me know you still alive and active out there. You feel me? Like, yeah.
Let me know you still that nigga. Like, like, don't say, nigga, I'm still Kiss. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I think somebody got poke the bear. Like, he gotta be. Somebody got provoke him to come out. I guess I don't know.
Like, yo, I gotta be like, yo, he's whack. I gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta start trouble with him.
Yeah, somebody. Yeah. That's a good one to get right back into Twitter jail and shit. Soon as you come back.
They won't say his name on track. They won't come at him crazy because they know how to lock give it up.
I don't think he bother nobody. Like, you feel me? Like, ain't nobody trying to bother them. They don't bother nobody.
I mean, they don't want those problems, though. I always say he's dangerous. I said, Locks is dangerous, man. You see what they did? They have a history. Look at their track record. You get what I'm saying? Those things is dangerous. But when it takes the beef and beef on wax, like, you can't deny that.
Nah, that's why they stay extra down.
Dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my favorite group of all time, but Styles is good money. You get what I'm saying? He's still putting out work and letting the people know that he ain't never fell off. That's why to me he's arguably the GOAT. He never fell off, and I'm not calling that, like, I'm not judging that off like I'm not calling him the GOAT off commercial hits, because we know he doesn't aim for that. He had good times and a few other joints that but he's more street, he's more conscious, he's more political. He does a little bit of everything. He could do it.
I understand where you're coming from. He very consistent. That's it. He mad consistent.
Listen, who's more consistent than him?
It's a couple people.
Who? Like who? That got a better record. That got a better track record.
A better track record. What's your criteria on track records? Because you just said non-sales or whatever have you, but is it street credibility? Because like it's a lot of other like consistent rappers that been out a little longer than this nigga too, like E40.
Listen. You asked me a question. Let me answer it. Right? Check this out. I'm talking about the criteria of consistent. Minus, to me, I say Time Is Money. I didn't really like that album too much. It wasn't whack, but that's kind of like my least favorite style target. Other than that, in Gangsta and the Gentleman, that's a classic to me. And Master of Ceremonies, he put out a whole bunch of shit that's like fire, mixtapes. Fire, like he never fell off.
I never heard him spit a whack verse. You feel me? That's fact.
And he's rhymes with the greats of all time. He rhymes with Biggie. He rhymes with Pun. He rhymes with everybody. I think the only dude he ain't rhyme with was probably Pop. You get what I'm saying? Like he done spit with the illest and arguably had the best verse. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay. Like I gotta dig deep on that one. If he ain't had the best verse, he stayed right there with it. Cause it ain't nothing really coming out that he was like,
favorite rapper. That was big favorite rapper, Styles P.
Okay.
Your favorite rapper. You get what I'm saying? That's how what we do with him. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what I mean? Styles is better. Styles is better than Kiss. Kiss is he's not overrated because he put in the work, but you know what I mean, he need to step it up. But Sheik's the most slept on the low. Like Sheik is the one that she slept on.
Sheik is slept on. Sheik is nice.
Yeah, man. That nigga could set the track off. Dude, that nigga does a lot, and he's fucking slept on. Fuck underrated. He slept on. Period. Shit crazy.
I think he's proved himself to me already. He ain't gotta. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't gotta do much. He can just keep doing what he's doing.
So why we feel like that? Why we could feel like that about him? He could just do what he doing, but we not happy with Jadakiss just doing what he doing.
I think Jadakiss. He's cemented, but I still think like you should be still like on top,
setting the tone. Yeah, he should be out here teaching it. But he line up like I listen to Nino Man
right now. Like he's that dude.
I listen to Nino Man a lot and shit like that, and I can see where Styles and like Styles with Dave East is like Nino Man and Jadakiss or whatever have you. And like I could tell what he's like behind the scenes, more trying to do stuff like that, but he should really be putting some fire in the booth. Give us some freestyles, Jada. Jada, just hit us with some random shit.
He's okay. He ain't all that, so I'm not going crazy over Nino Man.
I mean, he's like a party rapper. I like that shit. Fuck that. He get hard too when he want, but like you feel me? He know how to do a party joint. That's a lot of things rappers. A lot of rappers don't know how to do. Y'all gully rappers.
His mixtape came and went. The mixtape he dropped, that shit came and went. Ain't nobody talking about that.
I listen to it though. Nobody really talks about Nino Man though.
Cause he ain't all that. It is what it is.
He's a different. I ain't gonna knock him at all. Let me be clear here. I listen. This nigga has got the trap pumping a lot of nights. Let's just hear that, man. Dave East can get the party pop, but Dave East like that nigga. He a little bit more deeper than that. But I don't like Dave East like that though. Dave East, ever since he got his deal and shit like that, I can't really deal with him like that. Like I liked him before he got the deal.
He's another one. He's a model. He ain't got that sugar pop banger. He ain't got that yet. He ain't got that one record that defines him. You know what I'm saying? Like
Davies.
Yeah.
Nah.
He's like.
That's what I be saying. Like everybody say that they not into the charts and shit like that, but it always resolve back to the fucking banger. Like it goes back to that shit all the time.
Like that one defined record that we could be like, yo. this is it right here for him. You get what I'm saying?
His most defining moment is having a Nas feature on a Paranoia album, but Nas didn't spit a verse. Nas P. Diddy this nigga on the track.
Yeah,
I can't even be bothered sometimes with like just the hypocrisy in hip hop is crazy a lot. But you know what I mean? You talking about Dave East model and shit like that, like Fab is like that too. I'm like curious, so what is Fab's like current state in the culture? Like what is
he's an Instagram model, he's an IG model.
Oh man,
he walks around with Cuban link ankle bracelets on IG. That's what he does. Like he's funny, yo. I mean, like, yo, what's wrong with you, yo? Like I don't know if he's a rapper or a party promoter. A bottle, I don't know what he on, but I'm like, yo, we need there is no competition Fab back. We need Soul Tape Fab.
No, I need Summertime Shootout 3 Fab. This is what I need. That's what I need, Fab.
Was fire.
Who?
Summertime Shootout 1 was fire. The first Summertime Shootout was fire.
That was fire, but so is 2. We ain't gonna do that.
The 2 was like he had a lot of features with the young dudes. I wasn't like Lil Uzi Verts and all them dudes. I'm not.
Man, that shit is sick. That's so you crazy.
I mean, it wasn't whack, but I wasn't like. Those dudes are not my style. Like I want street Fab. Like I don't want that. I don't want him. You get what I'm saying? Like
you can't be hard all the time. That's what people tell me. You can't be hard all the time. Like
hits already, man.
Man, what do you listen to? What do you listen to when you want party? Like when you want, you know what I mean? Like you can't.
I listen to a lot of shit, man. Like if I want to listen to some shit that I'll go out and I hit the jukebox, or I'll go out and I hit something like that.
You probably turn the whole place upside down at the jukebox playing all this.
For my ears, like if I'm on, you know what I'm saying, my headphones or whatever, I want to hear what I want to hear. I want to hear that hardcore rap shit.
I listen to that shit all day long too, till I find myself really want to run down on niggas like I gave all of this up. I can't be like that. You can't inspire me like that.
Dirty Tim's Twitter.
Why did Tim's gotta be dirty? This what I'm saying though. Like gangsters is clean. Y'all niggas need to stop putting that shit all out there like that. Like what are you talking about?
Elevator.
My Tim's get dirty. I gotta throw them away. You gonna keep them? Like I'm saying, like y'all crazy over there, Dirty Tim's Twitter. Like y'all got y'all shit all the way tied up to the top. Y'all sweats tucked in y'all shit. I'm done.
Do be rap Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Jean jacket with sweatpants.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? Going open school night for your kids and shit. With the jean jacket with the sweatpants going to see the teeth and shit.
Jean jacket with the sweatpants slander, huh?
Yeah.
It's okay. I'm gonna work with you. You can be alright. Yo, another thing that like kind of crazy, right? I don't know. The nigga Lloyd Jamar, right? He told XXL magazine, and I quote, man, listen to this shit. I don't fuck with female rappers for the same reason I don't fuck with white rappers or whack rappers. I can't resonate with a woman talking about what a woman is talking about. So he hit like 3 niggas all in a line, and only one of them belong there really, which is whack rappers. But
he
what?
Hey, that's how he feels. You feel me? As far as the females, reason why I don't fuck with them too much, minus a handful, a few. Like Shay No's my favorite right now. I fuck with Rap City, God Digger. But at the same time, I understand where he's coming from too. It's like, what are they saying that he could relate to? This where
the shit. Let me explain something to you, man. I'm sorry to cut you off, but this is where I get kind of bothered, right? Because how you gonna say what is, like, we in the era of strap rap, right? So in strap rap, you can't relate to a girl talking about fucking you. I don't get that shit. I mean, because that's all they doing. So, like, on the come up, y'all couldn't motherfucking relate to Lil' Kim talking dirty to you? You couldn't resonate with that? You couldn't get on the level with that?
Let's be honest here, right? JAMAR's a legend. Brand Nubian, they gave dope in their day. You know what I'm saying? I respect him. I respect X. Shout out to Grand Poobah. I respect Lil Jamar. I'm saying I mean, let him talk out the window, and if that's how he feels, then you know what I'm saying. He gotta eat that. He gotta stand on that. You know what I'm saying? And he gotta defend that. It is what it is. I mean, he has a daughter. Respectfully, he has a wife.
Man, fuck.
I mean, he feels a certain way about the females in regards to rap.
Yeah, but he didn't just say females. He said white rappers and whack rappers too.
Rappers, he just feels niggas just trash. Like, what white rapper you really like that? That was fire. But
Eminem was always fire. Let's get it straight.
I stopped, and he lost me after the Eminem shit.
Nah, I ain't even gonna. He's retired. He stopped. Like, he fucking stopped. He stopped for a second. Like all these other fucking major niggas do. But he didn't have a comeback like that though. But you're not gonna say when M was out he wasn't fired. You're not gonna say that.
The thing is, listen, he was white and he was lyrical, right?
Right.
Lyrical, and all that shit, right? Now, had he been black, would he even be this successful?
If he would have been the best battle rapper all time, like he would have been back.
The white part is the shock value because she's white, and we never see.
This way, I don't have a problem with that shit.
We never heard a dude rhyme like that before. He was like, "Yo, this white boy nice, like he's nice."
That's a fact.
And he brings that different type of fan base.
He talk about his own shit, like.
Yeah, I mean, see, the thing is, what some people may say. They don't relate to him. Not that he can't rap or he's not. You know what I'm saying? It's that they can't relate to him.
Now I get that. I get where you can't relate to him because
his wife, his dogs. He talk about all this crazy shit, and it's like, damn, he's scared some shit. But it's like, I don't know what that is. I can't relate to that. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but yet y'all be the same niggas that say that he killed Jay-Z on Renegade. But then, like, when it comes down to his own shit, he comes down to it and be like, oh, we can't relate to him, but y'all relate to him enough to say that he killed this nigga on Renegade. That shit's stupid.
That never came out my mouth.
I didn't say it did. I'm saying, like, niggas in general say that. Don't get offended.
Nas said that. Nas said that niggas ran with it.
Yeah, that's...
You know what I'm saying? During that beef or whatever. So
crazy shit.
Eminem murders you on your own shit. You love the attention. You get what I'm saying? Like, right. Nas said that. You get what I'm saying? So, niggas ran with that.
Since we like talking about white rappers and shit like that, Post Malone came out with a new album called Hollywood's Bleeding and stuff like that. And I have a problem with the features that's on Post. I have a problem with any rapper, motherfucking black rapper, I guess we gotta say, because I don't get what the fuck is going on over there. I don't have a problem with any fucking rapper that does a feature with this man after he blatantly said, like, you can't get emotional music from hip-hop. You shouldn't listen to hip-hop if you want emotional music, and that is not the case. And that's what I'm saying, when they send these people and they give them the spotlight in our fucking genre, and they want to sit there and throw salt back onto the genre like that, I have a total like issue with that. And I got an issue with anybody trying to get paid because they know he gets spins. Like, fuck the nigga. Like, y'all gotta have some morals out there. All them niggas on that fucking album, all the features, Dub Baby, hold on, man, Dub Baby, Little Baby, Meek, motherfucking Young Thug, whoever the fuck else is on there, Scissor too. Fuck all of them niggas.
Huh? Look at the names you bringing up. Look at the names you bringing up who's doing features with them.
Yeah, why? But why should they be? Why should they be? They are legends in their own respect. Why should any of them be?
Who's the legend?
Meek not a well-known rapper, like legend in his but fucking Young Thug. You understand what I'm saying? These ain't cash grabs. Like, I could understand he say a Little Baby, the baby. Yeah, okay, maybe they shouldn't even be in that shit.
He's a legend in you?
Who?
Young Thug's a legend?
Who?
I'm asking you.
I didn't hear who you said. That's why I asked you who.
They're legends. You said they're legends in their own right.
Yeah.
And you brought up Young Thug. Is he a legend to you?
To me, no. No, but in his own respect,
are legends like that.
In his own respect, he's a legend, though.
He's still carving his lane. He's still doing what he gotta do.
He's still carving his lane. He made a big lane. He carved. Like, it's not, that shit ain't really a joke. And it's like where he's one of the few artists that the numbers don't translate his impact. Like, the numbers that, because the like listening to him and shit like that don't carry through his impact on rappers up underneath him, though. And that's where I say he's a legend in his own respect, because the rappers that's coming up a little bit underneath him in his same peer level and shit like that, they revere him, they emulate him, they try to be him and shit like that. So that's why I say that.
Yo, that nigga's he's a hybrid Chinks Drugs, man.
Chinks Drugs.
He's a hybrid Chinks Drugs. That's what
you know what? Because I see what you getting with that, because they very melodic. Like, Chinks Drugs is one of my favorite rappers on the low, and Stack Bundles, like,
when people say on the low, I don't get that.
What you mean?
Got that. For me, like when niggas like, yo, low key on the low.
On the low, because it's not something. Nah, because it's not something like. What you mean you don't get that on the low? Like, nigga, what? I thought you from.
He's one of my favorite rappers on the low.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite rappers on the low. He's a rapper I fucking listen to all the time.
Okay, just say you like him. He's one of your favorite rappers.
Yeah, but it's not a known thing. Like, oh, I fuck with the nigga so hard that I could recite all of his music type shit.
Just say, yo, you fuck with him. That's it.
Nah, listen, here we go again with. Yo, you crazy, like you don't even know slang from your own fucking era, nigga. On the low, nigga?
It's on the low. Get out of here. I either fuck with the nigga or I don't, man.
Okay, you either fuck with him or you know, but I just said I fucked with him. I low-key fuck with him. I fuck with him like you don't know I fuck with him, because his name not mentioned and I'm not out here screaming out his name. That don't mean that I don't fuck with him. Get out of here with that shit. Crazy as hell. Man, you made me stop and like, listen, now I gotta have a moment of silence for Stack Bundles, because you cut across me saying that Stack Bundles really is my motherfucking favorite rapper after Hov.
God bless them both.
Yeah, I know.
God bless them both.
But, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy as hell. Young Thug, yeah, I can see where you say that, because they kind of like.
He was yo, they all the same type of rapper, yo.
What lane is that, Mad? I'm just curious.
That was dope. That was dope. He just had flair to him, man. He had that aura. Mm-hmm. He's not one of, like, if somebody was to tell me he's one, I mean, that's their opinion, and that's cool. Somebody would say he's one of the greatest of all time. I look at them like they're fucking stupid. I said he had talent. And that kid had, you know what I'm saying? He had aura. He had a style to him. He had flair. Like, he was fly. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he was a street rapper, yo. He wasn't a lyricist. He was a street rapper. That's what he is. That's what he was. Street rapper. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about fly shit, hood shit. That's what he did.
I want to call him his bars a little bit better than just saying he a street rapper on the low. But
I think he's better than me. He was better than me. I tell you that.
Oh yeah, but most certainly, like that's like Stack Bundles. Stack Bundles was out there rapping with the niggas that y'all revere so hard right now. Like y'all, you know what I mean? Like he was around all of this shit. His influence still around. Like yeah, fucking Fab Favorites and shit like that. Joe Budden always mentioned, because he know that he was in some gauntlets with this nigga. That nigga could rap. Like that's two different levels right there. Two different levels of rap, like being a street rapper. That's why I don't use a term like that.
He's a street rapper, just like Meek Mill, street motivational rapper, yo.
Street motivation. So Jeezy just a street rapper too? Yes, street motivational rapper.
Yeah,
okay.
He's a street rapper.
Okay, I got you. I'm saying like we doing the terminology according to Mad Slander.
He's got charisma, man. That's it, man. You know what I'm saying? It's style. Like Pimp C,
it's not that's it, because he had the bars to back it up. We got a lot of niggas out here.
What bars? What they got no bars?
Who?
What bars? You talking about have bars? What you talking about?
I said Stack Bundles.
He's alright. He wasn't.
See, now you want to start styling on him right now.
He had, well, you know what I'm saying?
Niggas
took his lingo. Niggas back his lingo and was running with it for a minute. Kitty and all that extra shit. Niggas running with it. But at the same time, and my brother was running with that shit. You know how many slogans he stuck that, brother? Mm-hmm. Talking to me about that shit. I said, nigga, what are you talking about? And then I'm hearing Stack Bundles. And I'm like, oh, he's getting it from his dude. I was like, all right, I get it.
Oh yeah, that's what he was. You feel me?
He got, you know, he got his terminology for shit that niggas is running with.
It's his rap book somewhere out there.
He got swag, man. He got style. Flair.
Yeah, nah. I listen to Stacks a couple times a week. Like he did. He knew how to diddy bop on the track. It's all good.
He was dope. He had a good flow. He was dope. But he ain't one of the greatest of all time. Not to me.
I wouldn't say he was. I can't put it out there like that. But highly respected by me. Like I'ma always mention his name. Like I'ma always listen to his music. Like. Yeah, like my personal favorite rappers.
You say you like. He's not one of the greatest. He's not one of the greatest rappers of all time.
Yo, I didn't even say. I just fucking said I'm not saying that here. He high up there. Fuck it. Now I'ma call him a goat because you ain't listening.
That's your thing. That's you.
He could.
Who the hell you gonna put him over?
If I say he's in my personal top so and so, like he's my personal top 10 rappers, my personal, huh?
And keep that shit in a box somewhere in the Pandora's box.
Nah, y'all like to just motherfucking go back and forth and teeter-totter with the same niggas all day, and y'all personal and see whose personal is filled with the most lyricism and bars and shit like that, and don't even be on no shit like that. Man, listen. Yo, so you talking about it's motherfucking rappers out there, so you only know mainstream lyricists?
When you talking about major,
is that your top 10 is full of lame? Who's your top 10, Matt? Who's in your top 10? Who's in your top 10? Let's see.
Now or all time?
Motherfucking all time, because if I can't put personal, just personal top 10. Your personal top 10, not goats.
Listen. All right, chill. My personal top 10 all time. I got Hov, Style, Speed, Big, Pac, Pun, LL, The Locks.
Nah, okay, go ahead.
You mean nah?
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm writing it down. Nah, go ahead.
DMX.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Fat Joe, man. I grew up listening to Fat Joe, man.
Okay.
I grew up listening to Fat Joe. Black Thought, he was dope. Prodigy, Mobb Deep. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Who else?
So that's it. You got more than 10. That's your top. That you just
50.
Camp. This is my personal top 10. Alright, it's Hov. Now you going into 15. I ain't asked for all of that.
Yeah.
It's Hov, right? It's Cam. Listen, it's 50. It's JADAKISS, right? It's Lil Kim.
Lil Kim and White Hand Wrong, but okay.
Nigga, motherfucking 50 out here singing on tracks and shit like that is equivalent of having a ghostwriter. Fuck that.
What did that have to?
A lot.
We wrote songs, dog. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
A lot. DMX number 6. DMX number 6. I'm like blasphemy because I ain't put Big in there, right? Now here's where I put Stack Bundles over mad other people. Right here. Because I fuck with him as hard as I fuck with these other people. It don't have nothing to do about what you like or anything like that, or like what you think a nigga's successes and shit like that is a game. It's how they affected you. And that's a nigga right there. That a nigga affected me. So he always come in right there with me. Like, I know people's personal top 10, they'll put Fab in there, this one in there, that in there. Like,
Fab's one of my favorites too.
Yeah. But Fab is a favorite. A Fab can't be a favorite over me, over Stack Bundles, where I know like I got Stack Bundles in there. It's not happening like that. Niggas gonna say Joe Button. Niggas gonna say a whole bunch of niggas like none of that. But like,
top 10, not even top 10.
Nigga, I don't even got Pac in my top personal favorites. You know why?
Yeah, good. I got Pac. Good. No. I said Pac.
Yeah, you did. But I don't have him in my personal top. I just don't. Listen, if it's not Hail Mary, I don't really want to hear it. Be honest.
Top 20, I mean,
it's crazy. It's crazy because like you can do your own personal top, and I don't take offense to people's personal tops. But whenever I say mine or I say my top 10 albums of all time or some shit like that, niggas is like, you crazy, you bugging. How you gonna tell somebody like what their favorite movie is or some shit like that? How you bugging? Like, this shit matter to you. That's where you coming from with it. It's all good though. We gonna see what it is, but like, you know what I mean? Niggas top 10s don't be changing and shit, but the times be changing too. It's time to tweak some of these people's names and put some new blood up in this motherfucker too though. To be honest with you. Because everybody's fucking top gotta just be these same people you grew up with. But
like what? Who's carrying the torch right now?
Who is carrying the torch right now in hip hop?
Listen, besides the obvious, right? You got J. Cole and you got Kendrick. Right? Let's just X them out, because they're the best of this generation to me, right?
Who has the torch? Like, has the torches really been passed properly? Like, has the torches really been passed properly to be like, who have the torch other than Nicole or Kendrick? You feel me? It's hot rappers I fuck with, like Big Crit and shit like that. He's maintaining the level in this shit.
Big Crit is dope.
So it's like... It's like who passed.
I don't like his last album too crazy.
Man, I fuck with it. I like his last album and shit like that. This Crit Was Here is like up for album of the year for me. You know what I mean? Freddie Gibbs and shit like that. He a motherfucking like.
I'm not a Freddie Gibbs fan. I don't know what niggas seeing him. I'm like he's not whack, but it's just like he doesn't have it to me. Album of the year. Listen, I'm like, get the fuck out.
Man, I don't like Freddie Gibbs on a personal note because I had a little altercation and shit with him on Twitter that caused me to be in like a couple of these hip hop magazines and shit.
It ain't personal. It's just
my beef ain't personal with him because the only like we had our altercation and shit like that because this nigga was popping off and shit like clapping up and high-fiving some misogynistic behavior. That's why I be trying to keep all y'all niggas in line, because y'all never know who's watching and shit. Motherfucking cause a little controversy and stuff online. So I only didn't listen. I was always a fan of this nigga up until this point.
What controversy? What are you talking about?
See, that's what I was about to tell you. Like, first of all, Freddie Gibbs got his own controversial shit that happened. But like I said, I got actually.
What are you talking about? The rape charge that he had overseas?
Yeah, but that's not what I was getting at and shit like that. I was saying niggas need to watch how they talk to females when they have these type of conditions underneath, when they got these type of charges and shit like that. Like I said, it caused like my tweets to be in like XXL and I think Hip Hop Wired or something like that, amongst all these other magazines and shit like that. They just take shit from my page and put on their page and shit like that and don't pay me for clicks. But I had an altercation with him and shit like that, and I'm a fan of his. So the only body of work I haven't heard from Freddie Gibbs, this is what I'm getting at, is a Fetty project, because that's the one that directly came out after this incident happened. You can't get that type of support from me. You feel me? But this Bandana album, this shit right here, that shit is some fire. And like, it took me a while. You know what? And why I get what you said was alright, because the first time I listened to it, I said it was alright. I bet you ain't listened to it more than twice. I bet you ain't listened to it more than twice, Matt. How many times you listen to Bandana?
I said maybe once or twice I listened to it.
Right. But let me tell you, right? I had to sit back and say, you know what? I'm being too hard. That's what I said. The prior incidents is why I feel like this now. I'm being too hard on son. I'm sitting him, grilling him. I'm saying the shit not hot just because I got a personal problem with him. And as I went back and listened to it, like, yo, this album is really a phenomenal album. Even when you feel in certain spots he's not keeping up with it, it's like almost purpose.
He's not fucking with my.
Well, who?
He's not fucking with my favorites right now. right now he's not. To me, he's not fucking.
Who's your favorite new niggas?
Well, not specifically new, but I mean, who's popping right now to me that I got in rotation. So that's of course Benny, Conway, Dallas P.
That's two different lanes. That's all. Cause you in this you in the lyrical underground lane.
What are you talking about?
He's a mainstream rapper, right? Freddie Gibbs. He ain't no underground rapper.
Why are you trying to like? Come on, chill.
It's like that though. It's like that. Certain people shouldn't be compared to each other and shit like that because you automatically make them lose. Now if you sitting there,
he rap. Hold up, he raps, right?
Okay, so in the basis of rap, we gonna say that and shit like that. But then there's 1,000 niggas nicer than these other people we just sitting here revering too.
Listen to me, because you talking over me. Listen to me, and you missing my point.
You ain't got one.
You talk about street shit, right?
Yeah.
Freddie Gibbs, right? He talks about street shit. He's lyrical, right?
Yeah.
The dudes I'm making are active and are lyrical and talk about street shit, right?
Okay.
I'm telling you, to me, he ain't fucking with 30 Express. He ain't fucking with Benny. He ain't fucking with Conway. He ain't damn sure ain't fucking with no South P.
At the end of the year, niggas is gonna be talking about Bandana, and probably the plugs I met in the same breath. That's about it. And the plugs I met ain't even a fucking album. Like, no.
Listen to me. Work is work.
No. Work ain't work. Because then you discredit the people that's putting out real work. And that's why I don't like that shit like. He put out what are you talking about? Work is work, but all the work ain't the same work. We ain't gonna sit there and say work is work, nigga. You can't say work is work and have ever motherfucking sold a drug or been around enough drugs a day in your life. All that shit you listening to, because work is not work. Work is not work. All work ain't the fucking same. We ain't gonna sit here and say that. You're not gonna compare 7 fucking songs to somebody who put out 14 at the same level as your 7. I went through this shit last year with motherfucking Pusha T's fucking 7 song album and shit like that. And yeah, it's holding up against all these other shits and shit like that. But you can't come and do that here.
So what are you saying?
But you can't come and do that here though. It's not the same. It's not the same. And I don't think it was the same then with him too. I don't think he should have got all that accolades for putting out the half body of work. He got the accolades for fucking killing Drake last year. That's what happened. Because nobody in their right mind would do that shit at the same time. And you see somebody put in a double the amount of work at the same fucking level as you? Please. Nobody's doing that. So that's why I said, yo, I'm going to tell you one thing too about this plugs I met, and I'm sorry I'm not letting you talk or whatever, but I just got to say this right now. Coming off of fucking Tanner Talk 3, you can't sit there and say my next album is the plugs I met, and even though the shit is a fucking well-rounded concept, you talking about the plugs you met, you talking about some crazy game, some real-ass fucking game in this track. This like so personal on the street personal level that it make you know that Tanner Talk was on a different level. So like you can't come off of there and call both of them albums though. They both not albums. One is an EP.
Work is work.
No, it's not. That shit is not right. And that's why I say y'all niggas be so thirsty and shit like that. Y'all want to convolute the game with all of this shit until your mans go out there and put out 3 sucker ass EPs and a bum ass album. Watch. Y'all gonna water this shit down so much that it's gonna come back. Man, listen, the plugs I met was too feature driven for me, like to be the album.
He gave you a classic with Tanner Talk 3.
Yes, he did. He
gave me no pieces.
Don't call it an album. Call it what it is. It's an EP. Stop trying to drop the shit. So you trying to get out of your label. This is what I'm saying. Like you trying to get out of your label contract or some shit you had, because I don't get it. When they be talking about motherfucking independency and shit like that, why would you call something 7 tracks an album?
Work is work.
No, it's not.
Work is work.
Like I said, I know the nigga to see if I want some work, and I know the nigga to see if I want some work. I don't know what the fuck. Work ain't work. It ain't the same. Like, it ain't the same. It ain't gonna move the same. It ain't gonna sell the same. It ain't gonna do the same. It ain't the same.
It's the same shit, man. It's just less tracks.
All
it is. It's
It's an EP. It's a thing out there called that shit for a reason. It's called an EP. It's not no album.
listen. Call it what you wish. Work
Thanks.
is work.
Okay, I'm gonna call it what I wish.
It's still in the catalog, right? The discography, right?
It's in their catalog, but this what I'm saying. That's why I said like y'all don't care enough about it. But the way the game is being played, y'all don't care enough about it. But the artist cares a lot about it. You don't care about it because you know what I mean. You don't care about it, but trust me, the artists care about it because the more you get the accolades, the more money you make in the game. That's it. And that's what they're in it for. Nobody's out here doing this shit barefoot and not getting it. Name a rapper that's out here rapping barefoot because he just nice. Everybody's in it for the money, but when I say something like, oh, he's naming it a studio album so that he can have 7 studio albums instead of 6 and fucking 3 EPs because you don't make as much money when the talk is like that. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying though. I gotta be talking crazy shit, but work is just work. To them it's not just work or they will be naming it right. They doing it for the accolade factor to get paid more.
Right? Turns out, this is me, right? As long as it's in your discography, that's work, man. That's a project.
All right, bro. That's what, and this is the same thing. This is the same thing I said before.
On your discography, doesn't show up on your discography, then I mean, yeah, you don't have to. I mean, you don't have to count it. But work is good.
What?
That's not how
See,
it
this is what I said. You gonna find out a lot of these people you named on your top 10 list gonna come out and start dropping work on you, and you gonna be like, damn, that shit was trash, and fuck up your whole top 10 in about 3 years time. Watch, because y'all don't even get it. It's crazy as hell. Like work is work until JADAKISS keeps putting out 2 bum ass projects, 3 bum ass projects, and then he slipped down off your fucking list. Then it's not just work. Then after that, then he fucked up.
Kiss is cemented. So he's cemented.
He not cemented. Any of these niggas could slip if they do something crazy. Nobody is submitted in the game. That's just not a fact.
You said nobody cemented.
Nobody is cemented in the game, my nigga. Nobody is cemented in the game. Like
you just spewing, you rambling.
Who?
He's talking shit. You.
No, you. Who's submitted in the game? Even right now, niggas will take Pac, right? Say some crazy shit about Pac. And how he not even in my top 10. Nobody is cemented in the game. Like, it's no type of cemented in the game. Like, and you watch your fucking manners and Maya manners talk about somebody up here rambling or some shit like that. Because I can really do all of that shit. For real, though. And like, nah, I'm not sitting here having none of it. Because, yo. You bugging right now.
Pac's been dead how many years?
Pac's been dead 1,000 years. It don't matter. He could die 1,000 more. But they sitting here and disrespect his name online all day long. So that takes away from it. You have fucking regular rappers out here trying to compare themselves to Pac and shit like that, tarnishing his name. His shit could slip at any fucking time. Y'all be letting the conversations go. Nobody is cemented in the game.
We could sit there and argue all day with Garson. Is that how you feel? That's how you feel.
Thank you.
The real no. Like,
okay, the real no. That's why Pac wasn't even. Alright. He wasn't the first person you named on your fucking list, neither though. He was number 5 or 6.
Right there. Like he did it all. He was just like he did it all.
Yeah, he was a triple threat. He was the second triple threat hip hop had in the game. The first one was MC Hammer in my eye.
MC Hammer's a triple threat. What are you
He wasn't a triple threat.
What? Explain to me this. Without yelling, because all you doing is blabbing right now. All you ain't saying shit. Explain to me.
A triple threat is somebody who is successful in 3 different avenues, 3 different fields at the same time.
Now elaborate on MC Hammer. You said he was.
So MC Hammer wasn't the number 1 artist in the world, the number 1 dancer in the world, and motherfucker on your TV screen had cartoons, all type of shit. He wasn't a triple threat. No. Okay, but Pac's a triple threat because of what? He was in movies, he did music, but what was the third thing he did?
I don't follow MC Hammer. So
No, but you said that you said Pac was a triple threat. What's the 3 things that he's good at? He was in rappers and he was in movies. What he do?
How are you asking me a question and then you talking over me? Shut up, put a sock in it, yo.
Huh.
Like, relax, put a fucking sock in it. A gym sock. Put a sock in it. Relax. Listen, you got Pac. Pac is disgusting. I even have to explain this to you.
No, please do.
He's disgusting.
Fuck you.
Pac was a poet. Pac was a poet. He was a gangster.
Nigga ain't sell no books on poetry. He ain't no triple threat. Keep going, like.
He was a hit maker. He was conscious. There's nothing that he couldn't do. The ladies loved him. There's nothing that he couldn't do. He was a storyteller.
Yo, you're talking about all in the same field, but that's not what the term triple threat means, man. So why don't you shut the fuck up, and why don't you put a sock in it? Because you're talking about the same motherfucking things that was saying, like, yo, he's a fucking great musician, made the GOAT musician, all of this shit, GOAT rapper. He was in movies, but what else did he do to make him a triple threat?
I just named him.
You named characters of his characters of his charisma. You didn't name no threats.
He can give you everything.
What's the 3 different ways in the game he made money, man? That's what a triple threat means.
You talking about making money, or you talking about making music?
The 3 different. No. This is entertainment. That's why it's called a triple threat, because you're you could be in 3 different lanes at the same time and hit entertainment. That's what a triple threat is. Now, I said that he's a rapper, great rapper, and he was an actor. So what was his 3rd threat? It's a fucking simple question.
3rd threat? What do you mean? He was more than that, though. He was more than that. He was more than what you just saying right now.
Yeah, okay. They're gonna be like the actor and the rapper. That's what they say when they say, what are you talking about? They only say the 2 things.
Listen.
Tupac Shakur, the rapper, actor. That's what they say. All right, then. We all know he was more, but that don't mean he was a triple threat. 2 different things. J-Lo more triple threat to him.
We all know he was more, but he ain't a triple threat.
He not.
You know this is being recorded and going out to the people.
He wasn't a triple threat. Like, did he sell, like...
Being recorded and going out to the people, right? So just keep running your mouth. Keep running your mouth. You sound fucking stupid.
All right, you know who sounds stupid? You sound stupid because you don't know what the fuck a triple threat is in entertainment. And that's cool because, like I said, 2 different levels and all of that shit. You talk about some shit go out. This shit don't ever have to go out to nobody, to be quite honest to you. But I'm going to let them hear it anyway because you don't fucking know what you're talking about. But you're going to sit here and say that I'm not. Now, all the fucking niggas you revere in the game and that you holler at and shit like that, why don't you go and ask them what the fuck is a triple threat so they can understand, so they can talk to you with their hands on their nuts, and y'all can sit there with your hands and your nuts together and discuss what the fuck the meaning is. Because I'm telling you, it's a motherfucking because it's a real meaning to the word, not what you think or fucking feel. Now that's all I said. Like I said, like the first hip hop motherfucking triple threat we had was MC Hammer. It's not that. That's not nothing but a fact. You don't know about MC Hammer enough? Fine, that's fine too. But I named the 3 ways he was a triple threat. I asked you to name 3 ways Pac is a threat, and you talk about bitches love him, and he can write poetry. That's not no threat. Alright? As a matter of fact, we're gonna get I'm like, we've been here like an hour already and shit like that. You talking about what people hear and what people don't. I don't give a fuck what none of these people think. That'd be the problem. So
you're nuts.
Yeah. We already know that. That's been established on here. Welcome to it. You should get to know it. You feel me?
On the Frontline podcast. This is what it is.
You feel me? Make sure you hit subscribe on the Frontline Pod on YouTube. Make sure you follow MADD on Twitter when he get out of Twitter jail. You feel me?
Got me locked up.
Crazy ass nigga.
Got me locked up.
Crazy as hell. You follow him at MADD. That's 2Ds _slander. Right now, I'm like, yo, if it wasn't for the support of my peoples and shit like that, for real, I wouldn't even be on Twitter or any of this shit. I am gonna hit up the YouTube comments. I'm gonna be talking on the comments. Madd's gonna talk on the comments too.
All I'm hearing is violins. All I'm hearing is violins from you.
For me?
Can we get out?
Hey yo, I told the people that when I meet you, I'm a victory slap your bitch ass across the back of your bald head. Now you keep fucking playing with me, man. It's gonna be heard all around the world. Trust me. You can follow me on Twitter at L_S_C_D_. That means listen, stream, cop, drop. Because this is what I fucking do. So, you know what I mean? We about to get out of here. Whenever Mad hit y'all with the work, when he hit y'all with the work, we gonna see what's good after that. You feel me? Feel free. Don't hold your tongue around me and shit like that, but don't let Mad get you fucked up. Just saying no. Peace.
Oh God, shut up. You ain't doing shit.
Yeah, alright, whatever, nigga. You don't say that to all the thing on me. You don't even know me like that. Crazy.